Hello everybody and welcome back to Reading with Grandma. And before I start today's story, I just wanted to mention that if there is anybody out there that has a particular book that they would like me to read, it doesn't matter what the genre is, it doesn't matter what the age is. Let me know, and if I don't have the book at home, I will find it for you. It doesn't matter if you're a toddler, a tween, a teen, an adult. It makes no difference. I will read any book you want. If you're visually impaired but still like a book, let me know and I will read that book for you. So today we're going to keep going on with the little guys, little children's books. This is for probably, 3, 4, 5, maybe up to 6 years old. And we're going to take a journey. Today we're going to take a journey to the forest. We're going to go visit some bears in their den and see how they get along. The book is called Little Bear's Surprise. Autumn had already come to the forest. The cold wind sent little red and yellow leaf airplanes whirling to the ground. They made deep, deep piles. Little Bear and his brothers tumbled through them. Then they jumped into the biggest pile. "Winter will be here soon," Mother Bear called to the cubs. "It is just about time for all good bears to go to sleep." "We don't want to go to sleep," Little Bear said. Bertram agreed. "We're having way too much fun." "If you will go to sleep now," Mother Bear replied, "I will wake you up for a Valentine's Day party on February 14th. Usually we sleep a little longer than that." "What's Valentine's Day?" Little Bear asked. "Valentine's Day is celebrated to let others know how much we love them," Mother Bear answered. "Sometimes special cards or presents are given to others, and it's always fun to have a party. Now run on home and we'll make some valentines before we go to sleep." So off they went, hurrying home. Bertram and Alfred had no problem making their cards. Snip, snip, snip went their scissors as they cut out lovely red heart shapes. Then they squeezed the glue bottles hard. Out came the sticky white stuff to glue the hearts together. Soon Bertram and Alfred had a pile of the loveliest, laciest valentines in the whole wide world. But Little Bear was not able to make valentines, even though Mother Bear helped him. She showed him how to hold the scissors, but his little paws were just not big enough yet. Neither were they strong enough to squeeze out the glue. Little Bear felt very sad. There was so many things he wasn't able to do yet. That evening, Mother Bear pushed open the bark door of their home. She looked out to see what the weather was like. "It's snowing! It's snowing!" she exclaimed. "How cozy it makes our home!" And Little Bear and his brothers ran to the door. They saw the big feathery flakes of snow falling gently to the ground. This was the first time they had ever seen snow. "Now I know it is bedtime," said Mother Bear. Bertram and Alfred were excited. They didn't mind going to bed. The next time they woke up, it would be Valentine's Day. Then they would have a party and give out their beautiful cards. But Little Bear was very sad. When he woke up, he would have nothing to give. "Pleasant dreams," said Mother Bear, as she kissed all of them good night. "I hope you dream something special, Little Bear," she said. Soon Little Bear drifted off to sleep, and he did dream something very special. He dreamed about what he could give his mother and brothers at the party. To make sure they would wake up on Valentine's Day, Mother Bear placed her calendar by the bed. And each morning as she turned over and opened her eye, she put a paw print on the day's date. Before she knew it, February 14th had come. "Wake up, everybody," she said. "Party day is here." The cubs jumped out of bed. They were ready for the party. "Now cover your eyes, please," said Mother Bear. "I have a surprise for you." From a dark corner of their cozy cave, she brought out a big honeycomb. It was dripping with delicious golden honey. She set it on their tree stump table. Little Bear's eyes danced with delight. It had been a long time since he had seen honey. "Now let's give out our valentines," said Mother Bear. So they all ran to get their lovely, lacy valentines, except Little Bear. He didn't have any, so he just stood there and waited. "I have a riddle," said Bertram. "What is red and lacy and opens up, and you give it on Valentine's Day to say I love you?" "Is it a beautiful valentine?" guessed Mother Bear. "Yes!" Bertram shouted. Then he gave everyone a card. "I have a riddle, too," said Alfred. "What is pink and lavender and white and stands up by itself, and you only give it out on Valentine's Day?" "A lovely valentine," the others guessed. "Right on," said Alfred. Then they all looked at Little Bear. He had no valentines behind his back. "Don't worry about me," he said, "because I have a riddle, too." "What is it?" they all asked in surprise. "What's warm and soft, and you don't wrap it up, you wrap it around, and it's good for any time of the year, not just on Valentine's Day?" "We don't know the answer. We give up," they all said. Quickly, Little Bear ran first to his mother, then next to each of his brothers, and gave them a little bear hug. Then they all sat down for the sweetest feast of honey they'd ever had. Well, that is about the cutest thing ever, don't you think? That it's warm and soft, and you don't wrap it up, you wrap it around, and it's good for any time of the year. That is the best present to give. You don't have to have a card just to say I love you. A hug is nice any time of the year. So let me know in the comments what you think about Little Bear and his surprise, and what kind of books you would like me to read. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. And make sure you ring the bell so you know when I'm going to be reading another book. So that's all for today's story. We'll go on another adventure tomorrow. Bye now.